Hello, and welcome to this segment of Preparing for Success on the ACT Math Exam with Roger Melton. Be sure to download and print the accompanying handout for this podcast. Enjoy.
The following are questions involving the concept of proportional reasoning. In this problem, a cookie recipe calls for 2/3 cup sugar to make 24 2-inch cookies. According to this recipe, how many cups of sugar should be used to make 60 2-inch cookies? The ratio or rate of 2/3 cup sugar to 24 cookies is to remain constant. Because 60 cookies is equal to 24 cookies plus 24 cookies plus 12 cookies, the required sugar can be written as 2/3 cups plus 2/3 cups plus 1/3 cup. That totals 5/3 cups, and you end up with 1 2/3, which is choice D. An alternate solution is to solve the proportion 2/3 cup is to 24 cookies as X cups is to 60 cookies. As a salesperson, your commission is directly proportional to the dollar amount of the sales you make. If your sales are $800, your commission is $112. How much commission would you earn if you had $1,400 in sales? The ratio of $112 commission to $800 sales is to remain constant. Thus, $112 commission is to 800 sales, as what commission is to $1,400 in sales, and X is the commission. Solving for X leads to $196. That would be choice B. In this problem, the lengths of the corresponding sides of two similar right triangles are in the ratio of 2 to 5. If the hypotenuse of the smaller triangle is 5 inches long, how many inches long is the hypotenuse of the larger triangle? Sketch similar triangles with lengths of corresponding sides labeled. In the smaller triangle, the short side is 2, the hypotenuse is 5. In the larger triangle, the short side is 5, and the hypotenuse is X. Using proportional reasoning, you end up with the short side is to the hypotenuse of the smaller triangle, as the short side is the hypotenuse of the larger. Solving for X leads to 12.5, choice K. You have been asked to make punch for a wedding reception. The punch recipe calls for 6 parts fruit juices to 2 parts soda. To make 24 quarts of this punch, how many quarts of soda should you use? The recipe calls for 6 quarts fruit plus 2 quarts of soda, or a total of 8 quarts altogether. To make 24 quarts of punch requires 3 times as much soda, or 3 times 2 quarts of soda equals 6 quarts of soda. The choice is C. A road map is drawn to scale so that 1.5 inches represents 90 miles. How many miles does 1.6 inches represent? The ratio of 90 miles to 1.5 inches is to remain constant. Thus, 90 miles is to 1.5 inches, as how many miles is related to 1.6 inches? Solving for X, you end up with 96 miles, choice G. The lengths of the sides of a triangle are 3, 8, and 9 inches. How many inches long is the shortest side of a similar triangle that has a perimeter of 60 inches? The triangle with given sides has a perimeter of 3 plus 8 plus 9, or 20 inches. The similar triangle with a perimeter of 60 inches has sides 3 times as long. Thus, the short side is 3 times 3 or 9 inches. Choice F. A sketch of the 2 similar triangles could be helpful.
Thanks for listening. We hope you found this podcast segment helpful in preparing you for the ACT. Please continue to the next podcast.